Hello everyone, welcome to my channel English with CD. Today's agenda is the topic of QCOT, describe a place in a village you visited. Besides this, you'll also get a lot of vocabulary words, at least 15 of them. And also the follow-up question, which are part 3 with answers. So make sure you watch the complete video. And also if you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, share it, and do press the bell icon. So let's begin. The question, the first thing is vocabulary, which I wanted to discuss. The first word I have used in this Ielts speaking is globetrotter, which means someone who loves to travel around the world. Explode basically means to analyze or to be familiar. Now, the reason I'm introducing these words in the beginning so that you have an idea of what is the meaning and how you can use it in future as well. Next word is vividly. It means having a strong and a clear image in mind. Decade, I hope a lot of people know about it, 10 years. Vaguely means something you're not very clear about. Hangout, a place you frequently visit. Lethargy, which we normally are these days during winters, being lazy. Habitat, a kind of a home. It can be used in case of animals as well for a lot of writing topics too. Inclination means being passionate about something, interested, crazy about something. Secluded means a quiet area away from the market. No hustle bustle at all. Hustle bustle is the next word, which means a busy area, kind of Chandni Chowk, a market area in Delhi. Tranquility or serene means calm. Surroundings means nearby areas. You can use one more word instead of surroundings, vicinity. Ought means must, so it can be a good synonym instead of must is a common word. Next and the last one is viable, which means the best option. So let's begin with the topic, guys. So describe a place in a village you visited, where it is, when you visited this place, what you did there, and how you felt about it. So I certainly wouldn't call myself a globetrotter, as I've really not explored a lot of places within India. Forget about abroad. I vividly remember going to Karnal around a decade ago and some marriage function of one of my cousins. Since it was a family affair, it was quite obvious to have all the family members around present there. What I vaguely can think of right now is that it was a very remote area where the functions were being held. And honestly speaking, there were not a lot of activities you could do. And also, I could not find any place to hang out to. So besides being tied up in functions, there was nothing that we all could do whenever we got some available time. Finally, I'd say it was one of those occasions wherein we did have some fun. However, it was with an element of lethargy. Part 3. The first question is, do young people enjoy living in the countryside? Answer. Although it's a matter of personal choice as to where you would like to live, to have your habitat, however, on the other hand, if I have to generalize it, my inclination would be more towards the negative, as youngsters prefer places which are more happening, such as metro cities, as well as surroundings are more secluded. Next one is, do old people prefer to live in the countryside or in the city? So considering the age factor, the choices change, and it so happens that you want to stay away from hustle bustle of metros and always try to figure out places where it is more tranquility around. The countryside ought to become the most viable option. Next one is, and the final one, why do many people move from small towns to big cities? So there may be various reasons involved. However, what I can think of is search for better employment opportunities and good education. As in rural areas, there is a dearth of both these resources. Besides this, these areas are more serene when compared to city life. I missed just one word in the vocabulary, which was dearth. It means less resources, lack of resources. So thank you so much guys for your time. Please share the channel, subscribe it, do press the bell icon, and I'll be coming with a new video next day. Thank you so much for your time. Have a lovely day ahead.